Johnny Rods.
It's Johnny Rods.
Sushi time.
It's time for the fishing report.
Fish.
Hey, Johnny.
Feed them for life. Hey, what's up?
I don't know if you were listening to the beginning of the show, but if you were a good little listener, you were. We're going to give away $3,000 on this show to a lucky home buyer in Los Angeles or Orange County.
Tell your friends.
And we're going to do it by giving away a secret word each week. And then they go to a website, got3000.com, which is 3000. So GOT3000.com. And they're going to put in the secret word. And guess when I'm going to announce the secret word for today?
At the Bassmasters Classic, which is happening next week in Louisiana.
Exactly.
He's just as good as those.
I am going to announce it at the end of your segment, my friend, because people love the fishing report.
They do.
So at the end,
What's wrong with them?
I don't know. They're sick. They're sick people, man.
They're waiting for a fish to come and eat your hook.
I'm sure you probably know every one of them, too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a tight-knit
Fishing
crowd.
was sitting there waiting for a fish to come and eat my bait. It's not happening. Eric knows what a spaz I am. Can you imagine me sitting there all day long waiting for that to happen?
I can't even imagine you sitting there for 5 minutes.
Fishing for me is a full contact sport. I even have a helmet on when I'm doing it.
Wow.
All right, so this may be the last time I ever say this, but what's going on with the Bassmasters?
Well, this coming weekend is the Super Bowl of bass fishing. Come on, what's the matter with you?
Shut up. The Super Bowl.
Really?
Are the Patriots in it?
I didn't even know they had.
Is there going to be
no,
a
because then they'll
noodling
just
pre-show?
lose again.
Tournament.
Is there going to be a noodling expedition at halftime? No.
You just called
Is
my-
Baby Manning going to be there?
So check this out. Each year, these bass fishermen, these professional bass fishermen, go through a series of tournaments to qualify for this tournament, which happens next weekend on the Red River in Louisiana. Guess how much the winner gets? Nah, no, forget it. It's $500,000. And I was like, no, come on, not yet. $500,000 for first place.
Wow.
That's
Just remember these three
that's a
names.
lot of sushi.
That'll buy a lot of bait.
Yeah.
KVD. Kevin Van Dam is like, I don't know who to like. He's kind of like, are any of you guys surfers?
No.
He's like, oh, great.
That guy.
That guy.
Yeah, I know.
The bald guy with the white
Are you
mask.
telling me there's a
Kelly
star
Slater, sorry.
of the
Kelly Slater.
Bassmasters?
He's the tiger
He's
of
the
fishing.
man.
He's the
Kevin
man.
Not
Van
anymore,
Dam is the
Tiger.
man.
That's kind of a bad. That's outdated now.
KVD, Kevin Van Dam.
KVD.
Is he Claude? Is he Claude's brother?
He even has a nickname.
Claude.
Claude Van Damme.
This guy always wins, and it's uncanny because we're talking ounces, you know, a couple pounds here or there, a couple ounces here or there. This guy's always winning. How do you beat everybody all the time?
I think he
at
feeds
bass
them pennies when he
It's
puts
like
He's
them in
got
the
a
boat.
secret deal.
How do these guys keep winning all the time? Because they're good, right?
Well, I would hope so. Yeah, that's why they call it the Super Bowl of bass
And there's
fishing.
no bait fishing, by the way. This is all lure fishing. You're out there trying to fool these guys, these bass, into eating your artificial presentation.
What?
It's good.
I'm totally lost.
Sounds kind of nasty. That.
ESPN will have it on. You can sit around and watch
It's
the
even
bass.
on
ESPN 4, right?
ESPN 4.
Aw.
I'll probably watch the day 3 weigh-in, which is the end of the tournament. That's it.
So can
Even
you,
I can't sit around and watch fish.
can you catch bass around here?
Oh yeah, this place is a mecca for largemouth bass.
Oh, Mecca.
It's a mecca. From Long Beach, you can drive to Casitas, which is give it an hour and a half. Castaic, which by the way just turned out a couple of big double-digit pound bass recently. This is a great time of year to be fishing for them because they're stuck in the trout in all these lakes, and these big bass eat the trout. So you go up there.
Wow, they eat each other?
Poor trout.
They eat the trout. So
They're
you go up there with
cannibals.
a trout-colored lure, and you go cast and cast and cast. You have a decent shot at catching a very, very large bass.
That's scary.
And then all the San Diego lakes are loaded with big bass. Back in the 80s, Southern California was going to break the world record for largemouth bass, which is 22 pounds, 4 ounces, and was in 1932. This record has stood since 1932.
Wow.
Yep. How about that for some trivia?
And they were just using like a switch, right? As
How
a
do you
pole?
know this stuff?
You just dug deep.
Hey, did you know who caught the record world big mouth bass?
I am now the king of trivia. I know 22 pounds, 4 ounces.
22.4, George Perry, Montgomery Lake, Georgia. Yep.
You're Googling this as we speak,
You're
right?
Googling
You don't
it.
just
That's
know
not
this.
fair.
No. Ever since a kid, I've known that one.
Get off Google.
That's all I used to do as a kid is bass fish. That's it. I had a lake, couple lakes right near me, and that's where
You're a
that's where I,
special human being.
paid my dues.
You're crazy, dude. But that's why we have Johnny Rods
that.
What can you
on our
say, man?
fishing
We're all
report.
born for something, right? I was born to fish.
You were born to fish.
But that's got to be pretty amazing because, I mean, he didn't have because nowadays poles are pretty high tech, I would imagine. So back then he was using a switch that he got off the tree in his backyard and a piece of line. It wasn't nylon or anything. It was
Safety
braided
pin and
hair or
dental
something.
floss.
Yeah.
I'll at least eat some of my fish. I have a buddy that I met here a couple years ago. This guy spends thousands of dollars a year on trips, tackle, you name it. That's all he does. He's a billboard. He walks around in T-shirts all the time. All they say is something about fishing. That's all he does.
Hey, Johnny.
He won't eat anything.
Johnny,
He throws everything back and gives it away.
Hey, Johnny, can
Sure.
people cheat at fishing anyhow? Maybe spray something on their lure, some kind of steroid or anything like that, or
Well,
Pine tar.
up at Irvine Lake,
That's
I've heard people throw corn in the water. That's a way of cheating on the trout.
What?
You're not supposed to do it. I think it's illegal. It kills the fish because it gets caught in their intestines.
And
cheating.
dynamite too,
Wow.
right?
That's my new saying.
You
Don't
can't-
cheat on the trout here, Eric.
Don't cheat
All
on the
right.
trout.
You can't drop explosives.
Corn, who
over
knew it
the
was
edge of the
lethal?
boat either.
Johnny,
I can't stand it either because I am a purist too. I can't stand people cheating. That's why there's big government, because people cheat.
What?
oh God,
How do we
okay.
make that?
That's where we're going to end the segment right there. Johnny,
No,
we
I'm not a
appreciate you coming on. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks a lot, buddy. And by the way, if you want to stay on the line and listen,
The secret word.
the secret word for this week
It should be
for the
killer corn.
$3,000 giveaway is bungle.
How do you
Bungle?
spell it?
God.
You guys couldn't come up with something better than bungle?
BUNGLE.
No, they
Why
like to
don't you
pick
use
on
the
me.
street names in Long Beach?
Because I don't know the street names.
That is. It's right next to
How about
Examiner
Belmont Shore?
and Bungle.
Hey,
Come
John,
on.
get off the line.
Get off the line.
The secret word is bungle. The secret word is bungle. I said it, and that's it.
Laverne, Corona, Cavina.
Those are all your ex-girlfriends.
There's a lot. All right, y'all.
Bye, John.
Teach
Really?
me to fish. See ya.
See ya. Only here on Keeping It Real Estate can you hear the fishing report,
With
which
passion.
happens to be, by the way,
22.4.
we video everything we do, and we have a YouTube channel, and you
And it
can
does
get to
get
it
watched.
by keepingitrealestate.org. That's the quickest way to get to it.
He needs to turn on his webcam next time so that
Oh my God.
we can get
We
we
can
can put
get
that up on the
Absolutely. That's a great idea, Scott.
Absolutely.
We're going to have to let him know that. But I think it's either the third or fourth most popular video is the fishing report.
I love the fishing.
And we have like
report.
50 videos up.
I have
And
a
the
little,
third or fourth most popular is the fishing
I have a little
report.
fishing quip here, real quick. So
please.
one of
Enlighten us with a fishing quip.
Okay, so one of the folks we work with in my office, he loves to fish.
Oh, John?
John Evans.
Yeah.
So yesterday he's wearing this shirt of like a big fish. I assume it was a largemouth bass with a little fish in front of it, and the words across the bottom, "I eat babies." And I was I was like, that's pretty sweet. He's walking around with his shirt says,
I
eat
want
babies."
Is that politically correct?
I kind of want
fish.
one.
It was a big bass
Yes,
eating
I
a little
understand.
trout. So
But
it was.
It's such a sad thing to think
He's like,
about.
You know what?
He's
We
the
should
sweetest
go.
guy in the world
He
too.
is.
He's not, and it was so.
We
that
should go
was,
on Monday and say, hey,
We trying to get
do
this
you know
guy a
what the
date?
largest bass cut ever is?
You have
Oh.
trivia on him.
I would say 22.4. What?
Who?
What?
1932.
1930 something.
I think it was 32. I don't know.
George something.
Costanza.
In Georgia. No, it was caught in Georgia.
Oh, with a switch from the backyard.
The switch in the backyard with
Oh my
braided hair
God.
line.
Awesome. God dang it. We just have way too much fun on